We have now Lukas Lukoschek from the company Meshpower, based in London. The company is offering electricity grids to rural communities, especially in developing countries.
That's correct.
Okay, this is yours.
Thanks, Ingo. Hello, my name is Lukas Lukoscheck. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Meshpower. We are developing and operating mini electricity grids in developing countries. Every fifth person in the world does not have access to electricity. These people typically use hazardous kerosene lights to light their homes during the night. Some of them need to walk for hours in order to recharge their mobile phones. As undergraduates at Imperial College, we have been part of a society called Equinox, where we researched on ways how to bring electricity into Africa. 4 years of this involvement exposed us to the very fundamental market needs, but also showed us why current companies are failing to scale to millions of people. 2 years ago, together with an early Google employee, we founded a company called Meshpower, with the aim to develop a solution to overcome those market barriers. We developed a mini electricity grid. It's powered by solar panels, but can be powered from any other forms of electricity. It stores enough energy in batteries in order to distribute reliable electricity to 20 to 50 customers in remote villages. It is all plug and play. We not only sort of install the system, but also we supply all the appliances that people might want to use. It's connected to the internet, so we can remotely monitor and control the system. And this internet connection also allows us to tie in seamlessly payment solutions, so people can pay via the mobile phone or via scratch cards for the electricity they use. The whole product is designed so that we grow with the demand. At the moment, we start with the very basics. So we offer high lumen lights, we offer mobile phone chargers. In development pipeline currently are as well fans, as well as other products. And what the aim really is that once people start to demand for more, once people have more income in order to pay for more, for example, for the internet kiosk or the Chelsea match being screened on their own TV, then our electricity grid will be able to provide that. On the business model side, we don't sell the assets, but rather we keep ownership of them and we rent out services to the end customer. That really makes it affordable to the people that we are targeting. And because we meter each customer individually, we can offer different tariffs to the typical demographics that we would see. So we can offer a different tariff to a hospital or a school compared to a low-income household. So what are the unique selling points of our product? Well, first of all, because we're operating as an electricity grid, by definition, our product is cheaper in terms of CapEx compared to existing solutions. Also, a lot of companies at the moment in the market are struggling to overcome the operational costs that they need in order to serve each individual customer. In our case, we bundle 50 customers together. That also lowers the risk of individual customers defaulting on payments. Our system, compared to standard electricity grids, actually operates on 48 volts, which is the same that telecoms equipment use. And those 48 volts, on one side, makes it safe to operate, so you can touch it, nothing will happen. On the other side, actually, it helps us to prevent power theft, together with the metering aspects of our system, which is a common problem that you would, for example, find in India or Africa. But fundamentally, what we're able to do is really unlock this market. Those 1.3 billion people that currently nobody is serving in terms of electricity, but then also follow-up services, we are able to sort of tap into that market and start to initialize a customer relationship. And the idea is that with our infrastructure, we are then able to hook up more services. For example, internet kiosks, Wi-Fi hotspots, that we then can sell to our end customers. So we started to test our first pilot in India last August, and then started to launch in Rwanda in December. Currently, we have 13 installations, and we're testing with 200 customers, and the results are very positive. So for example, here you see some screenshots of the live data coming back. So really, on a day-to-day basis, we learn more about our customer behavior. How much light do they need per day? How many phones do they actually charge per day? Because that's data that at the moment is non-existent in the market we're operating in. So our next steps is to scale to around 1,000 plus customers in each of the two respective markets that we're operating in. Also, we are setting up capacity so that we are ready for a large-scale rollout. Furthermore, we are testing more services. So for example, in our lab in London, we are already testing an off-grid internet kiosk that we hope to test soon in Rwanda. So why am I telling you this? Well, although we are at the moment backed by our Google friend, we are looking to accelerate our growth at the end of the year, once we have the evidence from the market that what we do makes actually financial sense and that we have a bankable solution. So if you're as well as excited as we are about this, please come and speak to us. Thanks.
Lukas, we just learned that Berlin is a good place to start e-mobility companies. So is London a good place to start a company for electricity grids for rural communities in developing countries?
That's an interesting question. Where do you want to base yourself? Ideally, well, we are actually starting now offices in Rwanda, and we're going to do the same in India to be really very close to our customers. On the other hand side, you will need to have an established presence where you're going to produce your systems. In our case, that would be somewhere far east.
You have a local market in London?
We actually have test systems set up, yeah, but no.
But it looks like the market can be very large. Have you quantified it for you?
We haven't quantified it, but in our case, because our products are flexible, so we're just at the moment testing out these very basic services. But then because we're operating on 48 volts, just think about sort of the opportunities that you can have in terms of hooking up telecoms on top of our infrastructure. Just as an example, we haven't quantified the market now.
But the challenge could be, to what extent is that large market addressable? Have you already worked on sales channels, how to address markets in Rwanda, India, which are very remote and very particular?
Yes. Well, certainly at the moment, there's a spectrum of providing the services to our end customers directly, or we operating or selling our systems to other market players, for example, utility companies in those areas. And at the moment, certainly, the way forward is to really sort of get this customer interaction to really understand the fundamentals of the market. But then afterwards, we're actually sort of looking at this whole spectrum of opportunities. Where do we want to sort of, do we want to sell to other businesses? Do we want to sell to our customers? Do we want to offer this product as a service? So we're looking into different options. And actually, in India, we are already operating through a local business or local energy provider.
Okay. One quick question. To what extent do you really have a product, or is it in any case a specific project which you have to roll out?
Say it again, please.
Do you have a standardized product you can practically ship to Rwanda and a local partner installs it, or is it every time a project which takes time and you to adapt your solution?
No, not at all. So we are looking at this standardized box. It's sort of like a IKEA-style system. So we have this box which we ship, in that is solar panels, batteries, the box itself, and all the appliances. You unwrap it and you plug it in within one day, and you're able to provide electricity services to remote areas.
Thank you, Lukas.
Thanks. Bye.